คุณผู้ชมคะเมื่อพูดถึงต้นตำรับของผู้ประกอบการสังคมในระดับโลกชื่อของศาสตราจารย์มูฮัมหมัดยูนูสต้องขึ้นมาอยู่ระดับต้นๆอย่างแน่นอนนะคะในฐานะที่เป็นผู้ก่อตั้งไมโครเครดิตไมโครไฟแนนซ์กรามีนแบงก์และทำให้ได้คว้ารางวัลโนเบลสาขาสันติภาพค่ะเมื่อคืนนี้ดิฉันได้สัมภาษณ์อาจารย์ยูนูสไปถึงความสามารถของมนุษย์ที่ควรจะได้รับการดูแลและปล่อยพลังความคิดสร้างสรรค์ด้วยความเป็นผู้ประกอบการวันนี้ถามต่อค่ะเรื่องปรัชญาหลักเศรษฐศาสตร์ใหม่ตามแนวคิดของอาจารย์ยูนูสว่าคล้ายคลึงกับหลักปรัชญาเศรษฐกิจพอเพียงของในหลวงรัชกาลที่ 9 อย่างไรคะ
In the phase one of my life, I take care of myself, families, and so on and so forth. So busy with myself. And I draw a line where I begin the phase two of my life. In phase two of my life, I do the things which I could not do during my phase one because I was too busy taking care of family, my children, everything. So phase two, well, I have no obligation to anybody. I'm a free person. It's a freedom phase of my life. I do the things that I wanted to do for everybody else. Where we draw the line, in phase one and phase two, it depends on how much I want for myself.
By age or by
age,
wealth?
by age, by wealth.
Are you now in phase two?
It's up to you to decide. Some decide, oh, I'll start my phase two in 50. When I become 50, I'll start my phase two. I'll do everything for it. Or somebody say, I'll do it 40. And now, in the meantime, I'll have enough for myself. I don't need any more. I don't need to have big things and other things. Somebody said, no, 35 is enough for me. And I take care of everything. Now my family is taken care of. Let me go ahead and do my phase two. That's what my real life is, phase two.
It's mean life out of the box of traditional
Absolutely.
way of thinking. No retirement.
No retirement. Because I enjoy this. Retirement is a forced thing. Somebody draws a line, say after this you're not useful to anybody. I said no, human beings always useful.
But how can this wisdom can be really practical in this current way of thinking that the world is pushing toward having more GDP, stronger economy mean higher GDP. How can your practice or your theory go against this traditional wisdom?
It's about all about us, all about me. What I want in my life, that's the important thing. Who needs GDP? I don't eat GDP.
Every country needs it.
Whose country? Country is you and me. If you don't need, how can a country need it? Because
just refuse it totally.
Because it's not relevant to me.
How can you tell economists to really believe in this?
Well, you are designing a new economy. So that's how new group of economists say this is the economy. This is how it is done. Now we say GDP. We talk about growth. Nobody says growth for whom. That's what wealth concentration. Now, when you have new extra dollar coming in, who got the dollar? The guy on the top. I didn't get it. You didn't. So what's the difference to me to have that growth? Growth is for these people on the top becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. That's a growth.
It's really possible to be social entrepreneur and to make money at the same time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because I run two businesses. One business is just like any other business to make money. And there's another business, I solve the problem of healthcare of the people without making money for myself. No money at all. But it's run as a business. I cover the cost and so on, and profit is plowed back into it. I get my investment money back, as the social business describes, and I can do both.
In Thailand, with the late King philosophy of sufficiency economy, what do you see the similarities with your 3-0 theories?
Very much similar what I said about the retirement, or phase one and phase two. What is being said, sufficiency, meaning I'm sufficient. That phase one. Phase two, I'm doing it for others, not for me anymore. I have enough for myself. I have taken care of myself. So that's a sufficiency. So one has to have a limit of sufficiency. What is sufficient for me? Well, I can be very greedy. I want everything in the whole life, and I have a stack of money for myself. And it will never be enough for me, so I will never have sufficiency. Sufficiency is I have a decent life. I'm never running out of my resources to take care of myself. And I'm not in a kind of luxury situation. And a modest, decent life for myself. And then rest of my life is to dedicate to change the world.
With the growth of AI, digital economy, or robotic employment, do you see the future? Are you optimistic with the future? What's your take?
I'm very depressing.
Depressing?
Yes, I see it's very depressing about AI. Because AI, artificial intelligence, is replacing people by bringing artificial intelligence and robotics and all this stuff. So the economy will be taken up by the artificial intelligence and people will not be working. They will become unemployed. Where do they go? Today, there's a mass of unemployed young people. In some countries, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, you name it, as youth unemployment. On top of it, people who are already employed, they will be out of employment because it's taken up by robots and artificial intelligence. Then they are telling that artificial intelligence someday will become super intelligence, more intelligent than human being. Then I ask the question, if they become more intelligent than human being, then they will look at us as if we are cockroaches, because our intelligence is so little, their intelligence is so big. So are we aiming at a world where we become insignificant, we are treated like cockroaches on this planet? So I'm saying that there should be a social control over designing technology. Technology cannot be designed as the desire of any single person. It should be within the social control, that what technology you can develop, what technology you cannot develop. If the technology is harmful to people, you cannot develop it. Destructive technology cannot be developed.